Welcome to the class. My name is Mr. Lukman, or sometimes you can call me Mr. Ceres. Today I'm going to explain the plate tectonic theory. And first we have to understand the word tectonic. The term tectonics derived from the Latin word tectonicus, pertaining to buildings. I means buildings. Let's come up with the definition of plate tectonic. What is plate tectonics? Plate tectonics is a scientific theory that describes the large-scale motion of the Earth's lithosphere. This is the most recently theory which describes the movement of a crustal surface relatively to the main driving force. The main basic of the theory derived from the theory of continental drifting, and this it is alternatively referred as the modern theory of continental drifting, or sometimes referred as the new version theory of continental drifting. The theory holds that the Earth's crust derived into a number of small segments called plates, which can be either oceanic plates or continental plates. Actually, in general, they are subcategorized into larger, or sometimes we can say major, and smaller, or sometimes we can say minor plates. The larger plates include like Eurasian plate, American plate, Indian plate, African plate, Pacific plate, and Antarctica plate, while the smaller plate or minor plate include Caribbean plate, Nazca plate, Cocos plate, and other of the same identical. As I've told you recently that plates categorized into two, that oceanic plate and the continental plate. Let's come up with the oceanic plate. What is the oceanic plate? These are the plates which made oceanic floor or which made the oceanic crust. Characteristic of oceanic plate: it is heavy and denser plate. It is surface floor formed by the silica and magnesium. It has tendency of subsides when converged with the continental plate. Let's come up with the continental plate. What is continental plate? These are plates which made the continent. Characteristic of continental plate: it is lighter and less denser plate. It is formed by the combination of silica and aluminum. It is forced to move upward when it converges with oceanic plate. That's the characteristic of continental plate. Now, we are going to look the cause of plate movemental, or sometimes you can say driving force of plate motion. The cause that make plate to move from one place to another. Unlike the theory of continental drifting, the continental drifting did not explain the cause of plate motion, while the plate tectonics try to explain different causes that plates make plate to move. This theory postulated a different phenomenon which influence the occurrence of plate movement and include the following. The first cause is thermal convectional current, or sometimes you can say mantle convection. The lateral and vertical movement of molten material in the mantle, especially the asthenosphere, drag the earth crust and lead to the movement of the plate. The radioactive heat also generated in mantle caused some material to rise and later move laterally below the crustal layer and caused the lateral movement of the plate. The second cause is formation of the new oceanic crust. The eruption of molten material in the zone of spreading through the crust of mid-oceanic ridge lead to the formation of oceanic crust. The entire phenomena of magma eruption and formation of new oceanic crust are believed to cause the motion of the plate. Another cause is cooling and sinking of the oceanic plate. The molten material, when it reaches on the oceanic surface, undergo cooling and become denser and denser, later forced to sink into mantle, hence leading to plate motion. Another cause is elevation of mid-oceanic ridge, or sometimes we can say oceanic topography. The mid-oceanic ridge contains excessive weight due to the rise and cool and solidification of molten material from the interior part of the earth. This extra weight or extra material acts as a motion due to the sinking movement. Another cause is isostatic adjustment between mid-oceanic ridge and its trench, or sometimes we can say gravitational differences. The plate's movement occur during the process of balancing, keeping equilibrium. The gravitational difference between oceanic ridge and oceanic trench, thereby the material removed from the mid-oceanic ridge would tend to fill the trench so as to keep balance. It is believed that to cause the plate motion. And the last cause is gravitational force. This is the force which pulls the lithosphere material toward the center of the earth. That during the process of pulling material toward the center or toward each other of the Earth's surface lead to the plate motion. This is our end of our class. Let's meet to the next class, and thanks for watching.